Well, you know what? February is almost over, and that means most people who made resolutions for 2011 sadly have already blown it. Well, not Kristy Acuff. We first met Kristy on January 5th. She was chosen as our New Year, New You participant.
We enlisted the help of a nutritionist, a doctor, and a personal trainer. Kristy's goals were to lose weight, quit smoking, get in shape, and eat healthier. Let's take a look at how she's doing.
When we first met Kristy Acuff back in January, she was a hard-working mom weighing in at 190 pounds and had a 44-inch waist. So when she was chosen by Daytime to lose weight with all of our viewers watching, she decided to really dedicate herself.
It kind of snuck up on me. I've always been in pretty good health, and I've kind of lost myself. Honestly, when I look in the mirror, I don't see me anymore. So it's time to change.
Joined by nutritionist Tina Ruggiero, cardiologist Dr. Kristy Acuff, and fitness trainer Julia Zamito, Kristy had a team of experts in her corner at all times. We first checked in with Kristy during month 1 when she called in. Let's talk about breakfast, because last time you were here, you weren't a big breakfast eater, and what you were eating was not very healthy. So how has that changed?
Breakfast is good every morning. We do a lot of egg whites and whole grain toast, which I really like.
And let's talk about the exercise regimen. How's that going? Tell us about it.
It's great. I actually have found that I have more energy during my workouts, and although they are still hard, they're not as hard as they were a month ago.
Now, with almost 8 weeks behind her, we've decided to check in on Kristy's progress. First up, we head to Kristy's house to see how she's changing her diet and getting healthy.
My diet and nutrition has changed since I started working with Tina quite tremendously. I eat a nice healthy breakfast every morning, where before it was a granola bar on the go or a stop by McDonald's. I eat healthier lunches, have a more balanced meal, small portions, so there's a huge difference. Tina and I communicate very well, primarily through email. She's currently on a book tour, so phone conversations aren't as frequent as either one of us would like, but we do get to speak on occasion. I did quit smoking in my car, which has helped me cut back a little bit. Originally I was smoking about a pack a day, and I'm down to about a half a pack a day now.
Looks like Kristy is making headway in her journey to a healthy diet, but is she sticking to the exercise regimen? Next up, we head to the beach with fitness trainer Julia Zamito for some down and dirty boot camp.
Today, we're going total body workout. We're working a little cardio, a little weight. It's a complete total body where we're not really allowing them to rest. So they're gonna go through stations and elevate their heart rate the entire time. So they're not really able to rest. Their heart rate's gonna be in that fat burning zone for the whole hour. Are you ready to work out? I can't hear you! Let's run it out, guys! Push!
I can tell that I've got a smaller midsection, a smaller tushy. My arms are shaping up real nice. I find that I'm more flexible. I'm about 2 sizes smaller in clothes. 3 weeks ago, I wore a pair of pants that I'd not been able to wear in like 3 or 4 years.
Bikini season is right around the corner! Let's go! She's losing her body fat now, and so ideally we want her to replace that body fat with lean tissue and really tone her overall physique. So it's like a 3-step process, and she's definitely going there. Overall, her final results, I definitely want her weight loss to come down. I want to see 30-pound weight loss from her. And right now, she's looking amazing. She's shrinking.
If I can do it, anybody else can? Honestly, losing 50 pounds, it sounds like a lot to some people, but to some people it doesn't. It's not an overnight thing, but doing it the right way, the healthy way, and see results, I think is better in the end.
All right, everybody, here's Survive Total Body Results Boot Camp! Yay!
I am so proud of Kristy.
Me too. Wow, that actually almost looked like fun. Just kidding. No, it did.
We all know that losing weight is something that the majority of Americans are trying to do, not only to look better, but to live longer.
And joining us now are 2 people that are helping Kristy, cardiologist Dr. Kristy Acuff and fitness trainer Julia Zamito. Good to have you back here, both of you. Julia, it looks pretty intense. Obviously, you're trying to get her to lose weight quickly or slowly? I mean, that looks like a really big time workout.
Well, what you see, Kristy, on the video that we just saw, it's pretty much a month into the program, so she's really taken off. At the beginning, her workouts weren't as strong, so now she's doing a lot better, obviously. And we do want her to lose weight, but not really all at one time. The nice, slow and sustained, healthy, long-term, good stuff.
Okay.
And how's her body holding up there?
Well, the thing is, it's a great point you mentioned, because normally when you have someone who joins a fitness program for the first time, the main thing you're concerned about is how are they going to respond? How is the body going to respond? And clearly by the video, we can see here that Kristy's doing really, really well. The thing is, she's in a structured program that works. The main thing is people shouldn't be doing things by themselves, unsupervised, and that's when they get themselves in trouble. It's oftentimes better to have a trainer, or at least have a program to start with first so you can gauge how well you can do.
Julia, I'm wondering, once she hits her target weight, after all this hard workout regimen that she's gone through, if she gets to where she wants to be, could she not then just walk a couple of miles each day to maintain it, rather than do boot camp for the rest of her life? Not that, because
no, I understand. It really depends on how her body reacts to where she is at this time. Everybody's different. Some people, unfortunately, will gain it all back. Some people need X amount of consistent calorie burnage per day. They have to do their cardio. They have to sustain their burning their calories every single day to maintain their weight loss.
Okay.
Some people need to continue, you know, of course, to incorporate some resistance training so they can keep that lean tissue on their body. So she will have to continue to maintain it, but it won't be as much as what she's doing now. She'll just a little bit.
Doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't genetics and DNA play a huge role in a person's body and what they're able to do and not do?
Absolutely, and that's something that has to be taken into account. The fact is, we don't know necessarily family history for every patient that comes to the door or any person that comes to a training program. So yes, if you have a history of obesity or any of those other factors that may make it harder for you to lose weight, the main thing is consistency after you start the training program. Just like Julia mentioned, yes, could she go down to a slower paced program? Possibly, but if she's not taking in as many calories, she needs to make sure she's burning them off. So she has to be consistent, and then, like I mentioned before, she has to have the right mindset. So if she has a positive mind, she will end up with a positive body.
I know that some people who have a lot of weight to lose are fearful that once the fat is gone, they're left with a lot of skin. What do you say to people like that? Is that common? Is there plastic surgery that has to happen after to get rid of that excess skin? What's the answer there?
Well, there's not really necessarily, we never tell someone right away that if you lose weight, you're going to have skin folds and you will need surgery, because that's obviously not the shall we say, the
visual you want. That's
the visual we want. But that is a reality. That does happen, and that does sometimes, you do have to have that consultation be performed after the fact, but that's only after the fact.
Right.
And usually that comes with drastic weight losses, sometimes one of those, shall we say, crash fad diets. Oftentimes, if you do things realistically, yes, you may have some excess skin, but realistically, the body should reabsorb a lot of this, and you should hopefully look better at the end of it without needing additional cosmetic procedures.
Julie, I have a question for you. You see tons of commercials, and I won't name them, but to boost the metabolism and or fat burners. What do you think of those in general?
Well, there is definitely no quick pill. There's no magical pill.
There isn't?
You've got to sweat. No, sorry.
So a lot of those pills have caffeine and,
they're
and other
horrible.
chemicals in them that will...
They have crap in them.
Okay.
And they're just...
Well, yeah, you don't want to do that.
To put it mildly.
And to be quite honest, I have to, interject here. The thing is that caffeine is an understatement, actually. If caffeine's the benign treatment almost, because we see that in coffee and tea and a lot of other supplements. What we see is ephedra or pseudoephedrine or ma guang, or things that are basically alkaloids, or should we say similar to ephedra, which can affect the heart and your blood pressure, and really, if people have a history of heart disease, can cause arrhythmias or heart attacks.
Really dangerous. Okay, well, time to hear from Kristy now to find out how she is doing with her whole lifestyle change.
Kristy Acuff joins us now on the phone.
Hi, Kristy.
Good morning.
We just saw you on video, and you're looking great. How are you feeling?
Oh, feeling great. Feeling great, really. I am loving it.
Well, not only do you feel great, you look great.
Thank you.
What about your half a pack a day smoking habit? Is that still going, or are you cutting back even more?
No, it's still about a half a pack a day.
Kristy, that's a no-no. This is Dr. Iyengar here talking to you here. I want to make you know that we really need you to emphasize cutting that down, because you're doing everything else right, and that's going to be, shall we say, almost the last straw that's got to get pulled there. Cutting that down to minimal use and hopefully eventually cutting it out completely, you're going to find that you're going to be able to exercise a lot more once you stop smoking.
I agree.
How's your energy now, Kristy?
Much better. Much better. More flexibility as well.
Wonderful.
Well, I want to wish you the best and quit smoking.
Yes, I know. That's going to be the hardest part.
You're well on your way. You're doing great. Way to go. Don't give up and just keep going. Next time we see you on the couch, you're going to be a whole different woman. Thank you, Kristy.
Thanks, guys.
All right. And thank you both.
Thank you.
Very, very much. Hey, still to come, important advice for busy moms.
How to find balance in this fast-paced world.
We'll be right back.